Hello and welcome, it's me Andy here, and this is Talkin really. I've always said it, what you think is what you get. I've also said never assume, because it makes an ass out of you and me. On those 2 points, yes. So positivity, it encourages you to think positive, then you will get positive in your life. If you manifest negativity, then everything will be negative. And believe me when I say it is very, very difficult to find positivity, sometimes impossible. But if you do, it helps not only to manifest what you need, but also your peace of mind as well. So being positive, that's very, very important. The general public are being pushed into this idea that disability is something negative. Disabled people are scroungers and a waste of space. But I saw this video and I thought, wow, that's really powerful. It was actually last year, so it's not been widely publicised, I don't think, and it was actually designed and made for World Down Syndrome Day. I don't know when that was. The problem with these sort of celebrations, I know for cerebral palsy, there's a cerebral palsy awareness day, but I have no idea when it is. I usually find out after it's happened. It was on so and so day. But it would be nice to be able to know about these things before they happen. But there you go. But this was made for positivity reasons and to overcome the stigma, because the attitude that the government have, especially, they're pushing that we are not worth the effort and everything we do should be seen as a negative thing.
Hey bartender, you assume that I cannot drink a margarita, so you don't serve me a margarita? So I don't drink a margarita. Your assumption becomes reality. And parents, you assume that I cannot live on my own, so you don't encourage me to live on my own, so I don't live on my own. Coach, you assume that I cannot hit harder, so you don't train me to hit harder, so I don't hit harder. And teacher, you assume that I cannot learn Shakespeare, so you don't teach me Shakespeare.
Old MacDonald had a farm,
so I don't learn Shakespeare. E-I-E-I-O. But hey, if all your assumptions become reality, then assume that I can drink a margarita. You serve me a margarita, so I drink a margarita. Assume that I can live on my own, so I live on my own. Assume that I can hit harder, so I hit harder. Assume that I can learn Shakespeare, so what fool would these mortals be? I learned fucking Shakespeare. You assume I can't swear, right? Assume that I can do that job, that I can go to parties, that I can have sex, that I can be on stage. Assume that I can, so maybe I will.
It's very difficult to change your mindset. I know how difficult that is, but it can be done. You just need to have some help, some positive thinking, and a good attitude towards yourself. But I want to show you this because it's actually a really good video. And unfortunately, I've had to remove the music. So there was some very powerful music as well, but I actually remove that from the video due to copyright reasons. So this is assume that I can, and then maybe I will. And obviously the young lady there with Down syndrome, the star of the show and star of the video. There's the video itself. It's a call to everyone, especially able-bodied, to end prejudice and support the concrete potential of each person who has Down syndrome. Well, you can apply that to every single disability, I think. it applies, and biases and low expectations affect every aspect of lives of people with intellectual disabilities. They represent an often impassable boundary that limits their ambitions, their opportunities in the workplace, in support, in the community, friendships and romantic relationships. It is what I call and what they call self-fulfilling prophecies. So if you think that you can't do it, then you will not be able to do it. And this is how we call it manifesting, and also trying to think positively. As I say, I had it as a child. I had doctors telling me that I would not be able to walk, be in a wheelchair forever, and age 8 or 9 I got out of the chair and I started to walk. Later on in life I had people in DWP, as it was then, telling me, well, they told my mother, they didn't tell me. I was age 17, I think it was, looking for my first job. And I went there with my mother to support me, obviously, and transport me. And the guy told her he should just go home, claim benefits, not worry about it. Don't worry about working, there's nothing he could do. Obviously, that was before I did the training course and then got a full-time job after 8 years of unemployment. So I've experienced both employment and unemployment long term. Later on in life, they told us, well, I was dating, and they said, oh, you'll never get a date, you'll never marry, you'll never have children, blah blah blah. You can't do this, you can't do that. Why can't I? So having the confidence as well to be assertive and positive. It's all too easy to fall into the old lifestyle of negativity. Everything in life revolves around negativity, unfortunately. So I think that will help you if you're in that boat, as it were. Keep positive and manifest a self-fulfilling prophecy of positivity. That's it from me. Have a very good day. Catch you next time. Oh, hello. Sorry to interrupt the video. Just to say that if you're interested in and keen to watch new episodes before they come out, the best way to do that is become a Patreon, and you can do that very simply. Just go to patreon.com/Andy Wright Online and sign up for a monthly donation, which can be as small as $5, which is hardly anything. If you think about it, you can probably get a cup of Costa coffee if you're lucky. But $5 a month will allow you access to all of the videos that I'm going to be bringing out in the next few months, and you will get them at least a week early, so you can entertain yourself with the new episodes. Sorry to bother you, but now back to the video.